my grandfather used to send me a book every week to read. During his lifetime, he sent me a little over 300 books, as a result of which my brain was getting hardwired in a certain way. I didn't realize it at that time. It would only crop up again sometime in 2002 when I visited Kashmir, and I went to a tomb known as Roza Bal. The very popular folklore around that tomb is that Jesus Christ actually survived his crucifixion and came to Kashmir and was buried there. And that became the story which, it is said that very often we as writers, we think that we go out looking for stories, but it is actually stories that come looking for us. And this was a story that came looking for me, and it resulted in my very first book, The Roza Bal Line. A lot of people think that ideation is something that you will do at the time when you are writing a story. But the truth of the matter is that ideas tend to always give it a miss when you are actually sitting to write a book. So, there used to be this old-fashioned habit of maintaining a journal or maintaining scrapbooks or maintaining a diary. Those used to be very, very important parts of being able to jot down things as and when they come to you. Most of us have great ideas, but we are unable to capture those ideas because the idea then goes away and we've not captured it. So what at least I do is that since the year 2005, 2006, I've maintained my own idea bank. It could be something interesting that I've discovered. It could be a web link. It could be a paragraph in a book. It could be anything. It could be an interesting quote. I capture it and I email it to myself. Over the years, I've emailed myself about 10,000 times. So that becomes the basis for me to be able to look for a great idea, because I just have to go back to my idea bank. I have always maintained that it isn't one aspect of India that triggers my adrenaline. I have always believed that, if you really look at my first few books in the so-called Bharat series, they were always books which were focused around one simple equation, that myth plus history is equal to mystery. Take those two concepts and you have what constitutes a mystery. Because we are always concerned with that very delicious question, what if? What if it is possible that the Mahabharata was a real event? What if it is possible that our rishis were looking into an element which is the same as what quantum theorists are looking into today? So what I have always found is that India, when I'm referring to India or Bharat, I'm not referring to a region, I'm referring to an idea. If that idea of Bharat is looked at in a multi-dimensional way, then it would focus on not only history or on geography or on philosophy, but also on science, also on spirituality, also on anthropology, on so many different disciplines. That is where the stories of Ashwin Sanghi emerge from. All of us require mentors, but we think of mentors as someone who is sitting down with you and is necessarily guiding you. Writing is one particular space where actually your mentor may not even realize that they are being your mentor. There is the old story, of course, of Eklavya and Dronacharya, where Eklavya was simply looking and listening and hearing Dronacharya, and Dronacharya didn't even know that he was Eklavya's mentor. The same applies with the world of writing. I believe that if you want to be a great writer, you start out by becoming a very, very good reader. And that is what happened to me. Just simply the volume of books that were coming to me were the basis on which I was able to become a writer. I have always joked about one particular element, and that is that if you are lucky in life, then you get to do what you love. If you are luckier, then you get to do what you love and you are also good at it. And if you are luckiest, then you get to do what you love and you are good at it, but someone is willing to pay you for it. And that is really what this entire mentorship program implies, that you could do what you love and you could also find out whether you're good at it, and there would be someone willing to pay you for it. So therefore, this program makes a lot of sense.